Good morning from the heart of New York City. This is a Better Self Daily Show dedicated to one thing: to learn and apply to live as a better self daily. I'm your host, Angela Shurina, your personal trainer, your personal nutritionist, your personal health and wellness coach, your fellow biohacker, and just someone with a lot of passion for healthy living, healthy eating, longevity, fitness, movement, nutrition, feeling your best, looking your best, and performing your best on all levels. Happy Saturday, everyone! How's everyone? I hope everyone had a good night's sleep. These days, I'm really trying and doing my best, sleeping 7.5 hours a night, and trying to have regular naps, because guess what? It really improves our brain performance, our physical performance, our memory, and prevents diseases like Alzheimer's or different kinds of dementia, or even all kinds of mood disorders, bipolar disorders, and even helps you to lose weight, because it's proven that sleep or lack of sleep makes us eat more, and more importantly, makes us reach out for those sugary snacks, for those high calorie, fat, and sugar snacks, and our willpower goes down, and also the ability of our body to process sugar goes down, our inflammation goes up. All of that keeps us from losing weight, from burning fat, and from being our best selves, performing the best physically and mentally. Today episode is a short one, and it's about the power of naps and why you should make naps your priority, and you should take naps instead of drinking coffee. So what naps do? When you take a nap in the middle of the day, especially in that natural dip between 12 p.m. and 3 p.m., when you feel the most like reaching out for that coffee, it's actually, by the way, natural to feel sleepy at that time. It's a natural cycle of human biology. So if you're feeling sleepy between 12 and 3 p.m., there is nothing wrong with you. We actually evolved sleeping at the peak of sun activity as species. So anyway, why you should take a nap and not drink coffee if you have an opportunity, and why you should try your best to create that opportunity to be able to take naps in the middle of the day instead of drinking coffee. Well, what coffee does is that there is what they call sleep pressure that accumulates in our brain while we're awake. So coffee blocks the adenosine, the chemical substance that is basically tells your brain that there is sleep pressure and that you need to sleep to recover from the activities, to refresh your memory, to clean up your brain. That sleep pressure makes you go to sleep. So what coffee does is blocks that receptor that tells your brain that there is sleep pressure. And that's why when you drink the coffee, you don't feel tired after a while. You don't feel like you need to sleep, but that doesn't mean that your brain works at its fullest capacity. When you take a nap, what happens is the experiences, the learnings, the lessons that you've accumulated till this point is getting transferred from your short-term memory located in your hippocampus, located at the back of your brain. Those short-term memory, it has a limited capacity. So when it's full, you are not able to learn anything effectively. It's gonna bounce back from you. So you read something and you're just not able to remember and really fully comprehend it. So that short-term memory during naps, the learnings, the lessons get transferred to your long-term memory that is located in your frontal cortex, and you have your short-term memory empty again and ready to absorb new information, to absorb new lessons, to absorb new experiences. And that's what a nap can give you. and coffee cannot. So naps actually improve your brain performance by increasing and improving your ability to absorb new information, to learn things, to get lessons from your experiences, to memorize things better. That's what naps do. And that's why you should do your best to take a nap. Think about it as about computer and operating memory and hard drive memory. You cannot store unlimited information in its operating memory. The important information, like big chunks of information, are getting transferred all the time to hard drive for long-term storage, right? Because you need your operating memory for what's going on now, for the current processes. The same happens kind of in your brain. You have this short-term memory that has limited capacity, much less limited. Like, for example, they say that the brain can contain more knowledge than the biggest library, and we still yet to kind of understand the limits of our capacity to remember or know things. But short-term memory is very limited. Nobody knows how limited exactly it is, but it doesn't have a lot of storage capacity. So in order for you to constantly be learning things, and in this era of information, we constantly bombarded with new information, with things we gotta understand, with things we gotta learn. So we need to refresh that memory as often as possible. And I'm not gonna be surprised if at some point naps in the middle of the day gonna be mandatory at working places, because you need to learn so much and work with so much information. So you gotta take naps instead of coffee, because that's how your short-term memory gets refreshed, and you're able to absorb more information and learn more. And that's why, for example, at the end of the day, it's very hard to learn anything new because your short-term memory is already full. So naps helps to transfer that information to your long-term memory and be able to learn more, memorize better, perform better mentally. So take naps instead of drinking coffee, and just sleep. I'm having upgrade to my physical and mental performance. My coach yesterday told me that in the gym I'm like a machine. I'm something different, because I just never seem to get tired. Well, part of it is actually I started to sleep more, sleep better, take naps, and everything just seemed to skyrocket. And also, as I said, good night's sleep and naps keeps you lean and prevent your cravings, especially for unhealthy food. Good night's sleep helps you to have strong willpower and resist any temptation and stay focused and stay on your plan when it comes to healthy eating. And just again, people who sleep better, who sleep more, eat less, 300, 400 calories a night a day on average, less than people who constantly not getting enough sleep. And yeah, you're gonna perform better, look better, and feel amazing. So sleep, have good night's sleep at night. Take naps instead of drinking coffee, because coffee makes you less sleepy, but it doesn't make you perform better mentally and physically, whereas naps help you do exactly that, transferring knowledge and experiences from your short-term memory to your long-term memory, and giving you a clean start or a clean sheet where you can record new experiences, new information, new data, and become a super learner. If you have any questions about sleep, about naps, about weight loss and fat loss, sleep related, if you have any questions about this episode and felt like reaching out, shoot me an email to Angela@createyourself.today, Angela@createyourself.today. Thank you for listening, guys. Have an amazing, healthy weekend. Stay on top of your game nutritionally, and when it comes to exercise. Tomorrow is I'm gonna be answering your questions, and there's gonna be live Q&As on Instagram at 9:30 a.m. New York City time, and also on Facebook at 9 a.m. New York City time. So join in, ask your questions, everything and anything health, fitness, nutrition related. And till next time, live as a better self today.